Okay, everybody, just spectacular. Remember that word, because you and me, we're gonna go back to that word in a little bit. So this is this is my post-market wrap-up on this spectacular Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. So, before we talk about spectacular, let's discuss these markets here. All right. Stocks cratered across the board. Dow fell like 626 points. The Nasdaq fell like 4%. So the Nasdaq got hit pretty good today. Okay, that's just lovely. The financial sector and the energy sector were the big laggards today. I explained to you pre-market today, before the festivities, that because crude oil was cratering, you would see pressure on financials and on energy. So yeah, they were the two sectors that got hit the hardest today. And that sucked the whole market down with it. Crude fell over 7%. Okay, what are they going to do with crude oil? I guess we shall see. But look, what's going on here? Are we in a market crash? Well, let's see. If you were to look at the 10-year yield, you would see that it's 0.68. And being that I know you understand the dynamics of the 10-year yield, you're laughing. You are laughing here. And this is normal what this market is doing. I said yesterday in my markets a look ahead, expect volatility. Well, guess what? Volatility is here. I still believe stocks are going to put on gains moving forward. I also don't think we found a bottom yet. Stocks, I think, at least I would hope, and I'm being honest with you, will drop further tomorrow. That's what I would like to see as a trader, as someone looking for opportunity in this market. Doesn't mean I'm not going to trade. I traded today. I was in and out of one trade, Disney. All my lions know about this. I put this out to you in my newsletter, free to everyone. There's a link in the description of this video. I told you I was buying Disney. This was my strike price. This was my expiration date. I pulled a 5% profit out of it. I know some of you lions did better than that, some a little worse, but we made money. That's the way it's going to be here in this market. We are going to rip its face off by looking for opportunities, and they're always there. I don't want to get fancy trading this market. Could I have bought puts today on a major index? Sure, I could. No, it's not for me right now because look, the trend is higher. Regardless of the volatility in the market, easy money is going to push stocks higher, period, the end. Bailouts, corporate debt purchases by the Federal Reserve. That's the way it's going to go. This is the new American government. It's corporate run, and we lose for the most part, except for my lions and, of course, you stackers and those of you that hold cryptocurrencies. Let's talk about that. Cryptocurrencies got hit today, nothing dramatic, but they did fall nonetheless. To me, you know what this is. This is a buying opportunity, period, the end. Gold and silver turned around. They were under pressure earlier. Both of them flipped higher, despite the fact that the dollar got bid up. The Dixie, or the dollar index, put on a nice gain today, 0.8%, I believe. I could be off on that just a little bit, but I think that's where we are. Now, going back to spectacular, what did we find out today? 52% of people between the ages of 18 and 36 years old have now moved back home with their parents because our economy is so strong. In fact, it's spectacular. Yeah, that's what Larry Kudlow said today, that the economic recovery here in the United States is spectacular. You can't make this up. I don't care how high you are. I don't care how much coke you do. I don't care how many crack houses you might visit. It's just impossible to make this stuff up when all you got to do is have half a functioning brain cell, look around you, see that we are in an induced economic shutdown, economic meltdown. And like I said, we haven't seen levels like this. Young people moving back home with their parents since the Great Depression. So obviously, it's not that spectacular, although Larry wants you to realize it is spectacular. And as a matter of fact, it's a super V recovery. It is. The president, he said super V recovery. And Larry Kudlow, the coke fiend from hell, who's trying to convince you that he's sober, that's not true. I think we all understand that Larry Kudlow is not sober at all. He does admit, and good for him, that he was an addict. He still is an addict, and there is just no doubt in my mind, because no one in the world could make that up, that we are in a spectacular economic recovery without being as high as a kite, if not higher than a kite. You understand? Okay, so let's talk a little further here. Okay, we already understand. I mean, look, we're in an economic free fall. There's no recovery whatsoever. At all, zero. But you can expect more lies, more propaganda, more misinformation. You must be lied to by people wearing a straight face. I don't particularly like that because it makes me feel like they believe I'm stupid. And they believe you are stupid. See, they don't think you think they are stupid. They believe you are stupid. I find that offensive, okay? That does offend me, okay? So maybe I should run to my safe space. But no, when you are involved deeply embedded in an environment of lies, off the freaking Richter scale, well, I think it's right to be offended when you have the president, leaders, other politicians, economists trying to tell you that we're in a spectacular recovery, or it's a super V. I mean, they really think we're dumb, and we're not that dumb. All right, look, so let's go back to this market real quick. To me, as a trader, as a lion here, we're loving this. Me and my lions are like literally spraying our shorts. We want to see this market give back here. There is no doubt about it. Awesome opportunity is coming because of more easy money. The Fed is going to buy it all, just like they're doing. They're going to make up excuses to buy more, keep rates suppressed longer. What does this mean for other assets? Well, you tell me. If we understand that the Fed is just beginning, and I told you this, the Fed is going to inflate beyond your wildest dreams. What does it mean for you as someone that's stacking precious metals? More specifically, silver. You know, it's my favorite. What does this mean for you? What does it mean for you if you are a holder of cryptocurrencies? You think this is bullish for you? Absolutely. The Fed is going to... there's not even a word for it, what the Fed is going to do. Again, this is a plan since 1913 to be the lender and buyer of last resort, and they're in full swing. This entire scamdemic was designed to do one thing. One, shut down the global economy, but it's spectacular. And that would kill the money velocity, or the rate at which cash moves through our economy, allowing the Federal Reserve to go on a money printing debt expansion binge that we have never seen before and never will. Again, in the history of humanity, the human race, probably the universe, maybe, I don't even know, prior to the Big Bang. I don't know. But this is the Big Bang, seriously, what the Fed is doing right now. And, you will comply. You're going to wear that New World Order symbol across your freaking face, and you will like it, too. And then you're going to get lied to because it's spectacular and it's a super V. I hope you like that. I hope you enjoy the lies, because if you think you've heard enough of lies, you have no idea what's coming down the pike. Because again, they must continue the narrative and the lies have to get bigger. If they do, more people will buy it. You understand? It's a very simple concept. It goes back to time immemorial, and that's the way it's going to play out here. All right, so look, that's pretty much it. I think I covered a lot of important stuff here. You understand why the markets fell today. Crude oil here, you're looking at the 10-year yield, 0.68. I really do and sincerely hope this market falls further. All this means is more opportunity for us because the Fed is going to pump it up. And for you stackers out here, I'm a stacker as well. See, look, I do everything. I trade the market. I hold metals. I hold cryptocurrencies. So and I buy assets. Okay, that's the way I play this game. And I think I have it all covered for you, all of you. And I will never let you down, and I will never let you lose. All right. With that said, please share the video. See you in the morning. It'll be more lovely than now. And remember, it's spectacular.